Hey everybody, Aaron Rift here from NoDQ.com to give you my thoughts on Monday Night Raw, the post-WrestleMania Raw from San Jose, California. Overall, I thought it was a tremendous show, really entertaining, lived up to the expectations that we have from the post-WrestleMania Raws. The real story of the show was the crowd and also Brock Lesnar, I guess officially now a babyface, if it wasn't clear already, based off of the angle with Lesnar going after Seth Rollins and chasing him away and taking out everybody and F5ing Michael Cole. If anything makes you a babyface, it's F5ing Michael Cole. Crowd went completely bonkers for Brock Lesnar. Stephanie McMahon indefinitely suspending him, or she's going to fine him. I'm not even sure what's going to happen with the storyline. But clearly, Brock Lesnar is an enemy of the Authority, and WWE has gone forward with the Brock Lesnar babyface turn, which I feel is the right move. It is something that needed to be done because the fans just keep cheering for Brock Lesnar, and now that he has signed a new deal and the fans know he's here to stay, they're going to keep cheering the guy. Only makes sense to turn him face. And regarding the rest of the show, a lot of good matches. Daniel Bryan versus Dolph Ziggler for the IC title, really good match. Crowd loved both guys. They were chanting, "This is wrestling," and this is awesome. They were really into the match from start to finish. You had John Cena with his open challenge to Dean Ambrose. Another very good match for the US title. Crowd was into it. They were chanting, "Let's go Cena, Cena sucks, let's go Ambrose," all that stuff. Crowd was really into the quality wrestling on this show. They loved the Lucha Dragons. Those guys made their debut on Raw as a tag team, and the crowd was just going absolutely crazy for them. And for most of the quality wrestling on the show, the crowd was just eating it up. But then you had the main event segment. Well, first let me talk about the Divas segment. You had the Divas, multi-Divas tag team match, and the crowd really started getting interesting with the chants at this point. They were starting to get bored with the show, so they came up with their chants, and the chants were as follows. These chants are not PG, so maybe you might want to skip ahead 30 seconds, but the crowd chanted, "You fuck Cena" at Nikki, "You fuck Bryan" at Brie, and so on and so forth. It was just hilarious. The crowd chants were just amazing. Awesome, as the crowd would put it, because those fans were awesome, and they made it very clear later on during the show. For the main event, we had a 6-man tag team match. The Authority, Seth Rollins with Big Show and Kane against Randy Orton, Ryback, and a mystery partner who turned out to be, surprise, surprise, Roman Reigns. Crowd booed Roman Reigns, and they decided to hijack this match. The main event match on Raw, the fans hijacked it. They were chanting everything. They were chanting at Roman Reigns. They were chanting "worse than Cena." They were chanting "boring." They were chanting "this match sucks." They were chanting everything you could possibly think of. And at one point, I think everybody in the ring just stopped because of all the chants going on. The fans were doing the wave. They were chanting, "We are awesome." So the crowd just completely took over the match. They chanted, "Please retire" at Big Show. It was, definitely a very entertaining moment on Raw that we've come to know from these post-WrestleMania Raws. And I also wanted to mention the debut of Adrian Neville. Excuse me, he is just Neville, not Adrian Neville, just Neville. He looked impressive in his debut, and the crowd kept chanting NXT throughout the show. They were very clear that they loved that brand, and they kept chanting it from start to finish. So overall, I thought Raw was really entertaining. Really fun show to be at, as I expected going in. The atmosphere is like no other Raw I've ever been to in my life, and I've been to quite a few. This had to be the most fun Raw to be part of in my life. So you're going to WrestleMania in future years, go to the Raw the night after WrestleMania. It's a must attend show. I had a blast, and it was a tremendous end to a very eventful weekend between the Hall of Fame and WrestleMania and Raw. Just an incredible weekend here from WWE. And I thank you guys for checking out the coverage on NoDQ.com. Stay tuned for all the very latest regarding future WWE storylines and the next pay-per-view Extreme Rules. And I will see you guys soon for No DQ&A video. Thanks for watching.